Today, I decided to rename my vlog Heather's Breast Cancer Journey to Heather's Breast Cancer Trek. And that may seem like a semantic thing to a lot of people, but to me, a journey is like we have backpacks and we have our hiking boots and we get up in the morning and we cook breakfast together at the campfire and then we set out together as friends. We got our little walking sticks and we're just Volks marching it along and you know, there's some joyfulness and camaraderie and shared experience and so forth. We're looking forward to what comes up around the next bend. We're taking pictures of beautiful vistas that we're experiencing along the way. We are stacking our minds with these amazing memories, right? That's when I think of going on a journey. It is long, but it has some nostalgia for me. I can't imagine a day when I have nostalgia about this journey. So instead, I think I'm going to call it a trek, otherwise known as arduous journey. Going to be a lot of work. Going to require that I lean into the wind, that I brace myself for what's coming next, that I prepare to, okay, let's open what's behind this next door and see what happens next. If I was playing a video game, I'd be looking around for health packs before I go into the next area, if that makes sense. Maybe being mad if I get somewhere and I hadn't prepared myself emotionally and physically with needs, with preparations, with tools, right, before I get there. So for me, this is a trek, and I'm experiencing that day by day, from the biopsies that I've already done to the numerous doctor's appointments and how each one of those is just a little harder than the last. The simple, banal, ridiculous things that you have to do during this process, such as how I spent my morning talking to the referral coordinator, who told me that I didn't have an authorization, even awaiting approval for my mastectomies, to the referral guy who said he put them in, right, and trying to work out that miscommunication, and then contacting the insurance directly to say, did y'all know about any of these things? And please educate me on the procedures that these people are supposed to be using so I can educate them on the procedures so that we can get this ball rolling. And really trying to be the crowbar that gets this huge boulder off the top of the mountain. So that'll probably get better, tomorrow I'll make those phone calls again, and thankfully I'm between jobs, so I have time to do that. And I will be. And I was just disappointed and frustrated, and in between here I'm watching vlogs and educating myself, and I'm realizing that there's stuff I didn't even think about, that I'm just not ready. Here's an example. I thought after surgery, maybe I'll need a few meals. Maybe I'll need someone to come and motivate me emotionally. Friend of mine, come check on me, get my ass out of bed, right? I did not consider that I'm going to have tubes hanging on my body. I might not even be able to shower by myself. I may need help, or I may have to take sponge baths for a while, like wash up in the sink kind of thing, which is just, I hadn't really thought about that. I hadn't thought about the fact that I need to go and buy some button-down shirts, because guess what? Not gonna be able to lift my arms over my head to put on a t-shirt, so I won't be able to put on something like this fancy sundress I have on. Not gonna happen for a while after surgery, because I won't be able to lift my arms. So it's just really super frustrating to even consider that I'm not ready. I need pockets for pouches, right? So I have these pouches that will hold liquid that comes out of the drains. That's the plasma and blood, etc., that my body is going to leak for weeks after the surgery. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to take a shower with those. I'm gonna figure out how to move around and do my life without having to hold them. What do? You build a little pocket to stick them in. I don't know where that pocket is. I don't know. It's kind of crazy to even think that you have to do that, but I gotta do that. I got some shopping to do. I got some tools to put in my backpack for this trek I'm about to go on. Definitely more like a trek than a journey. Definitely. In fact, today I finished my phone calls and my depressing vlog watching, and I went and I took a shower because today I can, all by myself. And I came out of the shower and I delighted in the little things. The water evaporating off my body, the fact that I could still feel it, even in my chest. I like that. I like how refreshing and amazing it feels. I like who I am. I like how I feel in my own skin. In fact, I actually had a blog for a while, and I may go back to that. It's called Exalted Peacock, and I blogged about self-love and the journey of self-love and what it takes to love yourself. And being at home in my own skin is delightful, and I'm about to miss all of that. So today I enjoyed a shower by myself, and then I enjoyed the feeling of the water evaporating off my skin. And then I plopped myself down in bed, and I thought, how amazing that I'm in between jobs right now, and I can just relax. Be grateful for what you do have, instead of trying to dwell on the fact that this morning was super frustrating. And then next thing you know, it was 4 o'clock, and I woke up after having cat-napped the afternoon away, kind of like, oh, well, I want to get up and start this day. So, yeah, I think Heather's breast cancer trek really captures it a little bit better than the fairy tale journey that I had originally kind of pictured. Like, yeah, I'm in for the long haul. I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to take one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. I'll get through this. And it feels more like it's going to take a little bit more than some steps. It's going to take get your head right, get your emotional self right. Prepare for what is about to happen. And so I can feel myself firming up and emotionally and getting ready for this to be okay. So, welcome to Heather's breast cancer trek.